glad you could join us today for the Light TV Main News, the 23rd of January in the year 2026. You're welcome, and we are actually shining the truth and changing lives. Let's look at the headlines. Zambia reports 9 new cholera cases. ZNS passes out largest intake of 1,500 recruits. Mabatizia CDF ambulance overturns, no casualties. Waimi faces 3 hate speech counts. Canut pledges support for Zambian football development. With the news in detail, my name is Martin Lutuna. The Zambia National Service has today passed out its largest intake of recruits with over 1,500 graduates from intake 27 of 2024 at Kabwe Training School. According to the Ministry of Defense, the recruits were drawn from civilian employees who had served diligently and were upgraded to strengthen national development and security, following directives from President Hakainde Hichilema. Minister of Defense Ambrose Lufuma commended ZNS for its response to natural disasters and the installation of acro bridges across the country. Zambia National Service Commander Lieutenant General Engineer Maliti Solochi too said the passing out of enhances operational efficiency and fills critical human resource gaps. New soldiers were warned to remain professional, avoid partisan politics, and prioritize loyalty to the Constitution, the President, and Zambia. ZNS Kabwe Training School Commandant Brigadier General Mwelwa highlighted the recruits' completion of rigorous training, demonstrating the school's training capabilities. More in this report. The Lusaka Magistrate Court has viewed video footage in which Francis Kapwepwe, popularly known as Waimi, is alleged to have made hate speech remarks. The footage was presented during testimony by Zambia Information and Communication Technology Authority Director of Infrastructure and Resilience, Nawa Samatebele. He told Principal Resident Magistrate Ida Piri that the videos extracted from social media platforms were not generated using artificial intelligence. Mr. Samatebele further explained that 2 mobile phones believed to belong to Mr. Kapwepwe were examined forensically. Investigators found a TikTok account named Waimi, the Lion of the World, on one of the devices. Kapwepwe is facing 3 counts of hate speech, including expressing hatred, ridicule, or contempt against persons based on race, tribe, place of origin, or color. The court added that on March 31st, April 3, and April 8, 2025, he allegedly used his TikTok account to publish content targeting the Tonga people. Inspector General of Police Mr. Graffel Musamba has reaffirmed the Zambia Police Service's commitment to professionalism, discipline, and accountability. Mr. Musamba said this when Police Public Complaints Commission Chairperson Mr. Zunga Siakalima and Commission Secretary Ms. Beatrice Muyambango paid a courtesy call on him at Police Service Headquarters in Lusaka. The police chief said enhanced supervision, continuous training, and strict adherence to the rule of law remain central to improving police conduct nationwide. He called for stronger collaboration with the Police Public Complaints Commission, noting that transparency and accountability are especially critical as the country approaches the general elections. Mr. Msamba also thanked the Commission for providing checks and balances that strengthen institutional integrity and service delivery. Meanwhile, Mr. Siakalima praised the Inspector General for its openness to engagement and urged the continuation of sensitization programs in police stations across the country. He said complaints against police officers continue to evolve, making sustained cooperation essential. Mr. Siakalima further assured the Commission's commitment to partnership, citing the recent recognition of 2 officers by the Anti-Corruption Commission for rejecting a bribe as evidence of growing professionalism within the service. The Our Health, Our Journey, Our Walk, a menstrual health campaign was today launched at the government complex in Lusaka, aimed at addressing stigma and improving menstrual health for girls and women. The launch was held alongside former First Lady, Mrs. Tandiwe Banda, who was commended for her long-standing advocacy in menstrual health awareness. The campaign recognizes menstrual health as a public health, education, and human rights issue with a focus on integration into primary health care and strengthened school health programs. It also promotes the use of sustainable and eco-friendly menstrual products. Speaking at the event, Information and Media Permanent Secretary Tawa Kawana called on the media to help dispel myths and ensure the message reaches communities across the country. The initiative is expected to enhance dignity, health, and access to education for girls and women nationwide. More in this report.
And let me emphasize that her health, her journey, her work is more than a campaign. It is a movement. A movement towards dignity, equality, health, and opportunity for every girl and woman. Government remains committed to working with civil society, cooperating partners, traditional leaders, the private sector, and media to ensure that no one is left behind. Let us walk this journey together, because when we protect the health of women and girls, we strengthen families, communities, and the nation at large. It is now my honor and privilege to officially launch the Her Health, Her Journey, Her Walk menstrual health campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Digital screens over you. You are not just hosting a launch, you are the voice of the Zambian girl. As the former First Lady, I have seen that while policies are written in offices, their impact is felt in the homes of our people. The First Lady's hamper is born from a motherly vision. A vision where no daughter is hindered by the natural cycles of her body. From the girl in rural Zambia, this hamper, I'm talking about this hamper, is a shield of dignity. It is our way of saying, we see the mouths we walk, we feel the challenges we face, and we are here to walk.
Zambia recently hosted a delegation from Lesotho's Ministry of Health for a learning exchange aimed at strengthening health service delivery through partnerships. During the visit, Zambia shared experiences working with faith-based health institutions, particularly through the Churches Health Association of Zambia, which provided essential services to rural and hard-to-reach communities. The delegation learned how these facilities are integrated into the national health system and supported with medicines, medical supplies, and health worker training. The Ministry of Health emphasized that partnerships rely on trust, coordination, and shared commitment. Zambia highlighted how such collaborations have improved maternal and child health, HIV, tuberculosis, malaria, and community health services. The exchange is expected to help Lesotho strengthen its health sector partnerships and achieve better health outcomes for its population. The Ministry of Health has reported 9 new cholera cases in Zambia, bringing the cumulative total to 688 since the outbreak was declared on 5th August 2025. The case fatality rate remains at 1.5%. Currently, 11 patients are admitted in health facilities, including 5 in Lusaka, 5 in Pulungu, and 1 in Solwezi. New cases by district include Lusaka with 6 and Pulungu with 3. Cumulative cases are highest in Pulungu at 329, followed by Insama with 161 and Lusaka with 67. So far, 225,858 people have been vaccinated. No deaths have been recorded in facilities, while 6 occurred before arrival. Health authorities continue to urge communities to observe hygiene measures, report suspected cases, and seek a prompt medical attention. We take a break. On the other side, you join me with sports and other news.
Your latest news.
The report was made by Mr. Abu Gujar, a 37-year-old Indian national residing in Olympia.
Top happening stories.
SDG number 6 on water and sanitation.
Community update.
Zambia and the nation at large is still mourning the death of the 60th Republican president.
Business news.
From here, there's going to be a great multiplier effect.
On the sport crossovers.
Of awaiting that the body would come back.
And a very good rest, and we as a country are very proud of the works that he has done.
Kodi Mwamvelako. Get in touch with our news team on the numbers on your screen. Yes, Kodi Mwamvelako. We are in your face. We are closer to you. Light TV is a footway away from you. Kodi Mwamvelako. Zambia's trusted TV broadcaster.
Thank you so much for staying with us. We continue with the news. Copperbelt Province Minister Elisha Matambo has paid a courtesy call on Mwaiseni Community Tailoring School in Ndola following its closure by Kitwe City Council. The school, led by Mr. Felix Kaumba, was shut down due to inadequate toilet facilities. Minister Matambo's visit was aimed at understanding the challenges and exploring ways to support its reopening. He emphasized the government's commitment to addressing obstacles in community education and skills development, ensuring that training opportunities remain available to local residents. More in this report.
That's good. So tomorrow you know mama toilet so come kwetena problem. Mama toilet.
Lombas. So vaje pemini katsaho tayiribo.
Chachi na tu family ni ka kwa fuma bulwero. So para mubikire pali chirin apa. Bonfia bonza balesa ku training.
Bonfia bachi mukati mwali wakambi nomba. Kaidi fifini amenshi ya etapali. Lakini nataka sana akamesha kumba meshi tapa. So naishire panga isimu ya bola jida ngana mitumine kwa picture. So tulete ya nani kani district. So napanga kwa timu ya bola naisa panga kwa tailoring community tailoring school. Yale bafi wale nale bafi achibare pila kofeka contribution yale bafi achi 70 kwa acha per month. Mulando wako bachi machine ngayafwa ya tuafa ko fyo kulungisha. Otherwise ya different totally free. Na hivi kile mkwe bachi ibe kwa chini NGO filo kula afuisha community. Nombo mulando wako bachi backup kapaja wako tuafa the previous government ila watu pere nika yakubumbika fe mu business.
Walipata
Septic tank ya
Chirabemba ngokai ilenga tulepanga ma toilet. File tukapanga ma toilet ya refresh.
Kuno inane na tukwata suwa.
Angwata suwa line.
Ile kuno mo. Kwenda ve tito apenda ve nangwa 10 meters.
Epali suwa line.
Epali suwa line. Kwa hiyo ngabayimba kyapa pepi fe.
Ya kupata kupanga toilet.
Awa kupanga toilet ni kwa.
Ali mpera quotation.
Quotation ni wali tupera
Musenga inalefo kwisa mkumwana vest shop. So nomba ni mbona so mumtumile ile quotation. Alafu anaba nanjine nabanandi nabambi. So that gesevika matoile.
A 7-year-old boy in Chipata is fighting for his life after his mother allegedly poured hot water on him over a 10 kwacha dispute. The incident happened yesterday in Chini compound, Eastern Province. The boy, aged 7, reportedly left home in the morning, claiming he was going to school. Instead, he spent hours playing bonanza with 10 kwacha he had taken from his 31-year-old mother. Eastern Province Police Commander Robertson Mwemba said trouble started when the boy returned home and was questioned about the missing money. The mother allegedly assaulted him, then poured a pot of boiling water on his back. The child was rushed to Mchini Clinic before being referred to Chipata Central Hospital, where he remains in unstable condition under close medical care. Commander Mwemba confirmed that the mother was arrested at the clinic and now faces charges of assault and child battering. Zimba Town Council has reported an accident involving a district ambulance procured under the Constituency Development Fund for Mapatizia constituency. The incident occurred on the night of 22nd January 2026 when the ambulance was responding to a maternal referral from Kamukeza Rural Health Center, 185 kilometers from the central business district. While crossing a stream swollen by heavy rains, the vehicle was swept off the crossing and overturned. Authorities confirmed that no casualties were recorded. The ambulance was later recovered and moved 175 kilometers to Zimba Mission Hospital. It will undergo a full mechanical inspection before being redeployed and is covered by a 1-year insurance policy valid until December 2026. Zimba Town Council expressed regret over the incident and reaffirmed its commitment to the safety of health personnel, patients, and government assets during emergency responses, especially in hard-to-reach areas during the rainy season. The Zambia Meteorological Department has issued the weekly weather forecast for 24th to 30th January 2026. Most parts of the country are expected to receive heavy rains above 50 millimeters, while the far northern areas of Luapula, northern, Muchinga, and western provinces may get less rainfall. In central, Copperbelt, eastern, southern, and Lusaka provinces, mornings will be cloudy and mild with light rain and occasional thunder. Afternoon temperatures will reach 23 to 31 degrees Celsius with rain and thunderstorms. while nights will remain cloudy and mild. In the northern and western regions, including parts of Luapula, northern Muchinga, and northwestern provinces, mornings will be partly cloudy with some showers. Afternoons will see rain and thunderstorms with maximum temperatures between 24 and 32 degrees Celsius. The Meteorological Department advises farmers to watch their crops for pests and disease and take precautions during heavy rains. The public is warned not to shelter under trees, park under them, or cross flooded streams, as these are dangerous. We take a set of commercials. I'll be back with you on the other side. Stay tuned.
Admission is now open. Are you looking for a nurturing environment that fosters academic excellence, creativity, and personal growth for your children? Look no further than Christ Life School. Our dedicated team of educators and staff are committed to providing a world-class education that prepares students for success in an ever-changing world. With a focus on holistic development, we offer a range of programs and activities that cater to the unique needs and interests of each student. Why choose Christ Life School? We have experienced and passionate teachers, state-of-the-art facilities and resources, personalized attention and support, opportunities of extracurricular activities and talent development, strong emphasis on values and character development. So there you go. Admission is now open for 2026. Enroll today. Contact +260 976 840 108 or +260 968 594 434 or send an email on christlifeschoolzm@gmail.com. Christ Life School.
Hi, I'm Pastor Randy, and you're watching Light TV.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. We continue with the news. In sports, Football Association of Zambia President Keith Mwemba has hailed former Malian football star Frederick Kanut for his continued contribution to football development in Zambia and across Africa. Mr. Mwemba said this when Kanut paid a courtesy call on him at Football House in Lusaka. Accompanied by Kafue Celtic proprietor Lee Kawanu, he said FAZ values Kanut's involvement in Zambian football and expressed readiness to collaborate with his firms, 12 Management and Nofama Consultancy to enhance player development. Kanut, who described Zambia as his second home, said he is encouraged by the openness of local football stakeholders to learn and is willing to extend his initiatives beyond Kafue Celtic. Meanwhile, FAZ General Secretary Machacha Shepande said the association is developing a strategic plan to establish clear football development pathways. During the visit, Kanut was presented with a copper jersey bearing his name and number 12. More in this report.
We wish to commend you for your continued involvement in football development through Nofama Consultancy, which supports football administration, finance, scouting, and the effective management of football academies. We know that with collaboration, we shall even do more going forward. We want to openly work with you. Our doors are open, and feel free anytime. We exchange contact lines so that we are always on the same page. Mr. Lee Kawan here is has been a colleague of many years, so I know you're in servants. So this football house, as an association, we acknowledge the role that you play in facilitating the transfer of modern football technology, including the engagement of coaches from Europe and other parts of the world to strengthen technical capacity among coaches handling of all teams under Kafue Celtics Academy. That's one of our best academies in Zambia. There are other academies, but Kafue Celtic is among those academies that you can point at and say they have contributed to the development of Zambian football.
There's this perception that we want to hold him at Celtic, just work with Celtic, but that's not true. It doesn't help us that way. See, already because our team is so good at junior level, we don't have competition. So without competition, our players will never reach that level. We will always have very good players, but we will not have special players. So for us to have special players, it has to go national. It can't be just Celtic. So we are very happy to hear this. I think in the background we've always spoken about what they can bring to this country. But Mr. Kanuto is someone who's kept a very low profile and let his work do the talking. So help us.
This initiative, what you're doing, you could have taken it to your country or many other countries in Africa, but you have chosen to work with us and support us. So really, we really appreciate this kind of gesture, this kind of support. So I think we need you, and of course, not only with the Kafue Celtic, would like perhaps this initiative to be
people who want to learn, who want to improve, and that's what I found in Zambia. And I would be open to obviously share ideas. I'm also here to learn, as I always say. It's not only me conveying some kind of knowledge, of course I do, but I also learn because you have to adapt and adjust to to the terrain. There is as we said, there is the map and the terrain, which are two different things. And also, we, I like to say, we can only grow together. Some people say if you want to go quick, you can go alone, but if you want to go far...
In other news, South Africa has declared a national disaster after torrential rains and flooding killed at least 30 people and damaged thousands of homes, particularly in Limpopo and in Mpumalanga provinces. The extreme weather has washed away roads, bridges, and displaced residents and prompted urgent rescue operations across the affected areas. The South African National Defence Force has deployed helicopters to assist with evacuations, while authorities continue to search for missing persons and provide relief to affected communities. Neighboring countries in Southern Africa are also monitoring the floods, with concerns rising over food security and disease risks as communities begin recovery efforts. That note brings us to the end of the main news, but before we go, a recap of the headlines. Zambia reports 9 new cholera cases. ZNS passes out largest intake of 1,500 recruits. Mapatizia CDF ambulance overturns, no casualties. Waimi faces 3 hate speech counts. Kanut pledges support for Zambian football development. Thank you so much for staying tuned. God bless you, and stay tuned to Light TV, inspiring transformation every day.